On the last weekend of August 2023, for the first time ever in its long history, Lajna Ima'illah USA had the honor of holding the National Lajna and Nasirat Ijtema. The Ijtema was held at the national headquarters of USA Jamaat, Beth Rahman Mosque in Silver Spring, Maryland. Under the direction of National Sadr Lajna USA, Dia Bakr Saiba, the Ijtema Planning Committee worked tirelessly for months leading up to the grand event to ensure its success and long-lasting effect on all the attendees arriving from across the country.
This is our first National Ijtema during our centenary year, so alhamdulillah. Also, this is our first National Ijtema at our headquarters here in Washington, D.C., in particular in Maryland.
Before today, it used to be East Coast or West Coast Ijtemas and not a huge gathering like this. And this time it's going to be, mashallah, mashallah, a lot of members will come from all over the U.S.
The National Ijtema provided a wonderful opportunity to forge lasting friendships and host fellow sisters from across the country.
So we've been asking our local Lajna members to take time off and be willing to volunteer themselves and their houses to host guests. And we're very excited to have Lajna members from all over the country here at Beth Rahman and have them in our homes.
Over the 2 days of Ijtema, Lajna and Nasirat members had the chance to take part and listen to educational competitions and faith-inspiring workshops on topics such as khilafat, unity, mental health, and time management. The National Ijtema provided many moments for Lajna and Nasirat to foster bonds of sisterhood by exploring various small business stalls, participating in and watching the volleyball tournament, and various other outdoor and indoor activities.
My favorite thing in the Ijtema is the hamster balls. And my favorite part was when they set up all the fun stuff, and I also like the hamster balls. My favorite thing about the Ijtema was supporting the small business stalls.
In commemoration of the 100-year anniversary of the establishment of this auxiliary in 2022, the central theme of the Ijtema revolved around the Lajna centenary. Attendees had the opportunity to acquire various merchandise and a wide array of Jamaat publications dedicated to women's empowerment to take home with them.
This year we're selling a lot of our books that are by Lajna Ima'illah. Two of the really good ones we have are Flowers for the Women and the Women's Rights books, which they're all like compilations of Hazur's khutbats.
Another special feature of the Ijtema was a museum trip planned to the prestigious Smithsonian National Museum of African American History and Culture, located in Washington, D.C., where Lajna and Nasirat were able to partake in a journey of education and advocacy against racism.
I am so happy that a priority was placed on visiting the National Museum of African American History in Washington, D.C. It is a painful, reprehensible, but important part of history and in some ways the present that everyone needs to be exposed to. But I think it's important as part of being a good Ahmadi Muslim to recognize where injustice has been dealt with. The museum reminded us of our Islamic teachings that there's no one race superior to another race. We are equal in the sight of Allah Ta'ala. Coming to Ijtema, it is a fulfillment of Allah Ta'ala's, the system He has created and designed, where you see people from all races, backgrounds, and colors interacting, enjoying food together, talking with each other, learning from each other.
By the grace of Allah, the National Lajna and Nasirat Ijtema USA 2023 was a grand success and a blessed opportunity to celebrate a century of accomplishments and unity and to create lasting and cherished memories for all the attendees.
So I'm really grateful to be able to just be around this energy of being around so many sisters and meeting new people and seeing old friends.
Our beloved Khalifa has given us this opportunity to hold a National Ijtema, and that if it wasn't for Khilafat, who established Lajna Ima'illah, we wouldn't be standing here today as an organized, sophisticated organization under the banner of Jamaat Ahmadiyyah.
Alhamdulillah, attendees departed from this year's Ijtema with an elevated sense of pride in their Ahmadi Muslim identity and a deep sense of anticipation for what the next year's Ijtema holds, inshallah. This is Aisha Malik, reporting for MTA International USA studios.